to The Real. Our girl Jeannie is out today, but she'll be back with us real soon. Meanwhile, I'm already feeling those weekend vibes. What about you ladies, huh?
Yes!
All right.
Ready.
You know why? Because it's Friday! All right.
Tell us how we make it.
I am
What we
Ziba
got?
Let's kick off the show with a drink I like to call a spicy pineapple twist margarita. As you can see, our glass is already iced outside, like here. We've dipped the rim with sea salt and tahini seasoning. Yummy.
Ooh, yes.
Now, you grab your shaker, you add a half a cup of sugar-free jalapeno margarita mix. As so. Then you add about a shot of tequila. Ooh. If it was me, maybe two, but you do you, okay? Add about 2 ounces of pineapple juice and a half a cup of ice. That's already in my glass, but I'm gonna put it in here because I wanna shake it, make sure it's cold. Then you cover it, and then you're gonna shake, 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 right like this.
Nice.
Woo. Oh, give it a good shake. Don't be afraid. Now, once it's blended, pour the mixture into your glass, as so. And it's so pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
And I love
it's
me
yummy.
some tahini. Oh my gosh.
So good. And you garnish it with the little jalapenos like this. You know, you gotta slice it, dude. Add that.
So
and you
cute.
Add that pineapple, bam. Then you got that paper straw, bam. And you have the spicy pineapple twist margarita.
I love it.
Yes,
Cheers,
throw right on over.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, let's get into some girl chat. Our first topic is all about popular people. You know, those cool kids in school that command attention no matter what they do. Well, some people online have been sharing their stories on how popular people seem to get away with more things than regular folks.
Oh, geez.
So, ladies, what do you think about popular privilege?
It's real. I remember being in middle school and high school. Like the jocks, they were popular. They could leave school early. They could go off for lunch. You know, some of the cheerleaders got special treatment. I think it's real.
Yeah,
And
they get.
I think
they
popular
get
people
favors.
and pretty people.
Yeah, I think especially with the sports guys,
Yeah.
they would always get like if they needed to pass a class, there would be favors for them. People would write their papers for them. You know, it's like the nerds. You know, that was us. Hello, I'm Lonnie Love, and I am a nerd. We would really have to work. You know.
guys say this kind of stuff, and it makes me feel like either I totally missed out or you're talking about like Sweet Valley High or something. We had no cheerleaders in New York City growing up. We had no sports teams. So
What do you mean? What did you do?
where was I gonna play football? On the concrete outside? Like we had no football field. Like I actually invented a step team at my school just so we could have something to do.
You were popular.
I want to see. Yeah,
weren't
exactly.
you?
No,
Exactly.
I don't think I was popular. I feel like I just wanted to do stuff that I saw in shows and like you guys. So I just was like, hi, could we have like a talent show? Could we do a step team?
Adrian, you were popular.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
you
was.
were. Look at you.
It's so weird because when I think of popular culture, I don't think of school. I think of church.
Oh, well, that's why.
Because that to me was like more significant and like where I did a lot more extracurricular activities from church plays and choir. Like I did more like stuff in church than I did at school. School had no activities for me.
I don't have a problem with popular culture or privilege, popular privilege, until it invades and it's not unfair. And it's unfair.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Like, give us
it
an
can
example.
be that. Like, there are certain people that do bad things to people. Because you know how in high school, there are certain guys that would mess with certain girls. It didn't happen to me. But, there was this one guy, he faked liking this girl for about 6 months. And then he had her all like thinking that he liked her and everything because he was like the jock, that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
And then I remember at one particular dance, he embarrassed her in front of everybody and then said that it was like, you know, he really didn't like her and she was a pig and all this other kind of stuff. And it's like
Oh my
sometimes
God.
popular people, especially in high school,
Can
and this
be
is the
cruel.
thing, they didn't,
Yeah.
the school didn't do much to him. I think he like, you know, missed like a couple of days, but it wasn't, I think that could have been a learning moment. And this is me in high school going, that could have been a learning moment, you know,
Right,
and that wasn't
right.
right.
But it is
Right.
a
So-
learning situation. It's obviously something that impacted you because all these years later, you're talking about
Still
it now.
remember it.
And that's my issue is if people are using their popularity for negative things. I was trying to use whatever little popularity I had to bring a step team, okay?
Right.
Okay.
But I think if, like again, that sounds like something from like 90210 or one of those kind of Cruel Intentions or those
Right.
kind of films where people did those kind of cruel, mean things and jocks and that's just so crazy to me that that's allowed. And I also think it's not okay if someone else's popularity makes other people feel less than.
Yeah.
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like, oh, I'm
For
not
sure.
part of the cool crowd, or I'm now feeling suicidal
Right.
because I want to be part of this particular clique. Like the movie. Again, all of this I'm referencing to movies
Yeah.
because we didn't have that in New
Yeah.
York.
Well, you know, you have children. What would be your advice to parents, like if their child isn't the popular child, or if they are the popular child,
Yeah.
as a mother?
I mean, I think you can fall into traps both ways. If you're popular, you can think that the world is always your oyster. You're always going to get your way, which is not real.
Yeah.
And then if you're not the popular kid, it's not going to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I feel like the nerds, I always say, don't be afraid to be a nerd because the nerds always end up on top.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
popular kids, if you go back to your high school reunion or whatever, we're those popular kids.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
we're
a
the
great point.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just fluid, but don't give all your stock to being popular and don't give all your stock into being not popular because it changes.
Yeah.
You know, the next year you could be, you know, find a group that loves art and then that's your thing, you know? That being said, this is really strong.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Guys, that being said, I
Yeah.
was about to be like, yes, like Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah,
Why
like-
are all my references to like movies?
Like, take this away from me.
Guys, I went to high school. I love it.